Left 4 Dead 2 is a first-person shooter zombie game that was released in 2009, and in my personal opinion, one of the best zombie games I've seen. I remember playing it, and it was so immersive and really felt like every aspect of the game was really thought about. From the way the zombies interact, to the music that plays that will send shockwaves through your heart, to the characters that you end up loving. This post-apocalyptic sequel takes you to the south with the main characters Coach, Ellis, Nick, and Rochelle, as you follow them on their journey to find safety in a world filled with flesh-eating zombies, aka the infected. Well, these infected don't want to eat any flesh, they just want to fight, because the way that they stomp you out on the floor when your character is near death is the most wild thing I've seen. To see it as a live adaptation would be something, and that brings me to my point of this video. Here's my pitch to see a game that I feel is being overlooked at a time where game to live adaptation is being done in a really solid way. I know you're probably like, why not the first Left 4 Dead? And to be honest, I didn't play that one. Not because I thought it was bad or anything, I just got the second one first. I know it's chaotic, but yeah, maybe I'll get around to playing it one of these days. Also, I do want to say that I only played the game a while ago, so I have to do my research on the deep backstory of the game, so if I get anything wrong, let me know below. I need a Left 4 Dead 2 show, and I know you're probably like no, and I'm here to tell you yes, and why your no should be a yes. Let me paint a picture for you. It's hot, like southern summer heat, and if you're not from the south, think of the hottest day you've had where you're from and then multiply it by 10. The air is humid, and so are your pits. Your skin is warm, and your shirt is stuck to you like glue because of the sweat pouring from your pores. The moon is the only thing that lights your way. There are mosquitoes buzzing in your ear, but you can't swat them. You see a gator at the edge of the swamp, but you can't move. You hear a terrifying screech from the distance from an infected. Your mind starts to race. The gator or the infected? The gator or the infected? Your mind pauses until one last thought comes across it. How will I survive and get out of New Orleans, Louisiana? The locations in the game are so scary and swampy, and they just look uncomfortable. You know how you can see something and smell it? Yeah. I just know that that's how Left 4 Dead 2 TV show can be. It can create a unique, immersive experience of a zombie apocalypse in the deep south, and as the viewers, we can really see the isolation felt by the 4 main characters because of how deep in the south it feels. The way that the Left 4 Dead 2 world feels is so unique to me, and how they make normal locations like a carnival, a swamp, a concert hall, or a mall feel like their own individual horrid worlds to be in. Along with the infected from the original game, there were 3 new infected introduced: the Charger, the Spitter, and the Jockey. There was also a new set of infected introduced named Uncommon Infected. The CEDA Worker, the Clown, and the Mudmen are just a few in the list among them. Now just think of how amazing these zombies would look in live action along with the special infected. And with the technology we have in film and TV today, just imagine the experience that can be created. I mean, just look at The Last of Us Season 1 with the clickers and the one scene with all those infected coming up from the ground. I mean, the recipe for Left 4 Dead 2 being an amazing show is just right there. I saw within my research that all the 4 characters in this game are immune, and that alone would make for an interesting show and story for each character, covering each character in their process through dealing with being immune and having to watch the people they care about die around them, then having to deal with watching the world basically burn while trying to survive not being stumped out by the infected, then meeting each other, building relationships, and trying to survive while still trying not to get stumped out by the infected. That's a good 2 seasons right there, a limited series at the very least. I know people are probably sick of live adaptations of games and other things and are looking for some original art in film and TV, and me too. However, my love for the Left 4 Dead 2 video game and knowing the potential of what an amazing TV show it can be left me, no pun intended, wanting to see a live action version of a tank and hearing the horrid music fill my ears as Coach screams, "Grenade!" To take them out would be everything. I mean, just look at the trailer for the game. Cinematic. That's it. That's the description. Have y'all played Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2? If y'all have, would you like to see a live adaptation of the game? Let me know what y'all think below, and remember to keep it kind. Thank y'all so much for watching.